Hello again, and welcome to another one of our sort of question and answer sessions with Jonathan, where we've got a few more questions to go through. So let's dive in with the first one. What are some of the common mistakes labs make when setting up new nitrosamine testing? So, I guess this is going to it's a bit of a tricky one because it's quite a broad and wide-ranging topic.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess the main thing is probably not understanding what they actually want to test. Is probably
yes. What needs to be tested for? What approach that they need? Obviously, different industries have got different legislative
requirements.
Needs. Yeah. The screening ATNC approach has been used for a long time in the cosmetics industry, yet it's a recent thing to be approaching in the pharmaceutical industry. But another thing is which standard do you use? NDMA is commonly used for the pharmaceutical industry and also the carbon capture industry, whereas Andela tends to be used in the cosmetics industry.
Yeah, I guess that's the thing as well, is in terms of like just understanding what they're actually going to be looking for. Like, do they have is it a company that just has one product line and therefore the risk assessment on their product has been completed and they know what nitrosamines might be there and they just need to look for those and sign them off? Are they worried about, do they want to go to the gold standard and be looking for other potential nitrosamine impurities that they're not expecting? Or are they want to do just a regulatory minimum to get them over the line? That's a discussion internally for them. We've certainly seen some companies that have maybe indicated to us that they want to just do the minimum possible to tick the box. But again, that's a decision for them and their board.
I think the NDSRIs are an emerging worry.
Yeah.
I'll let you say what NDSRIs stand for because I keep forgetting.
Yeah, that is nitrosamine drug substance related impurities.
There you go. Basically, it's an unknown nitrosamine. So something like metformin, which has got 3 secondary amines. Currently, the main screening concern for that is NDMA, but there is also the possibility of a further 7 nitrosamines that could theoretically be manufactured. So how do you test for those? Because you can't currently get a pure synthesized standard for any of the 7 NDSRIs for metformin.
Yeah, I think probably one last thing I would comment on it would be, it's like understanding what compounds they're looking for, what matrix they're going to be in. Is the detectors and technology that they're looking at going to be sufficiently sensitive or selective such that they're going to be able to accurately quantify the compounds of interest that they're interested in? I mean, are they going to be able to do the sample prep for it? So have they got all the relevant bits and pieces of kit to do all of that? And how much money do they want to spend? Because at the end of the day, like, yes, we all want to go and see everything down to the smallest degree, the best possible thing, and we want to look at things. But if you're looking at spending, £500,000 on a LCM SMS system, and there are other systems out there, such as the TEA, that might be able to do it for you a lot cheaper, maybe that money is being better allocated to other areas of the business. Again, that's a business decision for each individual company to take, but I think it's important that they're taken into consideration.
And not forgetting nitrites.
Absolutely.
So, the nitrite issue of nitrosamines can be formed over time under normal storage conditions if there is a high concentration of nitrites present.
Yeah, so I guess,
once again, do you test not only for the nitrosamines, but also for the nitrites, to then give you a firmer risk assessment of this is what we currently have, but this is the potential of what could be formed if everything reacted.
Yeah, so as you say, do you want to start looking for the things that might be causing you the problems as well as the problems themselves?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we certainly offer lots of solutions for nitrosamine testing, so if you're interested in finding out more about that, I'm sure all the links will be just below the video here. Otherwise, thanks for listening, and we'll see you on the next one.